Yes.
OJ coffee with so much sugar.
I sniff the coffee first.
You get coffee
Nod
smell.
slowly. And then I chug it.
Oh God.
You
Don't burn yourself.
all watch OJ just like,
Watching in horror.
yeah, just sniff, observe, maybe swish the cup a little, and then just boom.
Make sure all the sugar is
Oh,
They
what
just,
have I done?
just
eyes slowly dilate.
Hurry backs up quicker.
I'm like gesturing to like, get over here, please. Get on the wall for a reason. This wall of chairs will save us.
If we pretend not to know her, maybe they won't blame us.
OJ.
Zoomies.
I was gonna ask Fox what happens here because I don't know. What do you think?
Everywhere. There is an OJ everywhere. Everyone just starts dead sprinting around the room, making a loud squeaking noise every once in a while.
You just start running.
It's just streak.
Oh no.
Streaks all over the building.
She's on the wall at one point. You don't know how she got onto the wall, but she just like stuck to the wall for a hot second.
Well,
Falls off and then starts sprinting again.
Yeah, they climb on the ceiling at Mach speed.
Yes.
It's kind of terrifying.
Only a little.
What are you guys doing watching OJ literally snap?
Probably get up onto the table to avoid being trampled.
Or he's going for a second donut. While watching, of course, but she's got like her sunglasses on her face, so she's just like, "Hey,
If I die, I die eating a donut. It's a good
yes,
one.
I die a happy person."
Scales, what are you doing?
Is this what the outside world is like?
Scales is taking refuge with Rhodes and like has eaten exactly one piece of popcorn and goes, I have never seen anyone move quite that fast.
No! I didn't think it was possible for
I-
anything to move this fast.
There's just like the occasional scream of children.
I just imagine them scattering like bowling pins.
Yeah.
Do you think that it is our fault that we let her drink the coffee?
Oh,
There's an-
totally.
There's an explosion in the back.
This is an explosion. Okay, I gotta
Let's
be
all
right back. So I'm gonna just say that OJ is continuing to sprint in circles for this entire time that I'm gone. I hope I'm not gone for too long.
Somebody's gonna need a nap.
We don't know her.
Yes, we do. Asher looks very confused.
Well,
But-
you see, if we know her, then like people in charge of this place might ask, like, "Hey, who gave this thing?" I don't know if that's a person anymore.
Child.
Child coffee. It can't be us, right?
I suppose. Oh, I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, don't worry. We're not gonna get in trouble for it.
She might get in trouble though.
Oh, definitely.
Well, perhaps it is her own fault for drinking the coffee.
I mean, I
But-
did try to tell her no, briefly. But then I was also curious as to what would happen, and now I regret my decision.
I imagine OJ has run in circles so fast that the hot and cold air has created an OJ NATO.
Oh God! Oh,
An
no.
Onato.
There's just like an orange little cyclone starting to form.
Is there any way we can get her to like cool down?
She may wear herself out.
She
I mean,
might.
eventually, but
Eventually.
that might not be soon enough. This is pretty entertaining,
I'm afraid
though.
she's gonna break something. She's already broken many things in the 5 minutes that I've known her.
But almost
Scales. Wait.
No, you first.
So there's a tornado happening, right?
Mm-hmm. Like the
Scales is gonna attempt wind magic to try and stop said tornado.
Go for it.
Okay. What did I give her? Okay. So, okay, I gave her a d6 breath of wind, so that's what she's rolling plus the d20. My d6 doesn't like me very much, so I hope this goes well. Oh! That's a 19 plus a 6.
Wow.
Ooh.
So that is 25.
Yeah, you managed to like beat your wings in just the right like speed and temperature to like break apart the OJ NATO, but they're still running in circles. They're just like not building up any like pressure or but there were screams as the cyclone started to form.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, this is a room full of kids.
Okay, maybe.
And we're setting
I
a
could
horrible
try
example.
to like talk her down from it, possibly.
Can
If there's
they
any reasoning with her right now,
Can she comprehend speech?
I don't think so.
I highly doubt it.
I think she might be in OJ land.
Yeah,
Right.
I think she's just off.
She's just
somewhere
numing.
else. Yeah.
It's like a cat.
When they get the zoomies, they gotta go.
There's nothing. They're a force of nature that cannot be stopped.
Let's all just agree not to give OJ coffee ever again. Agreed?
At least not that much sugar.
I think it would be great in some situations.
Oh, you're right. If we need to.
A coffee-based
distraction.
superpower.
But also, let's agree to not let OJ near coffee when we cannot control the situation.
That I can agree to.
Yeah, I suppose.
Asher like takes out a little book and just like writes journal entry 1. I have met my new friends. Do not give OJ coffee when not under controlled variable. Closes the book. So, I mean, we do know enough about each other's skill set at this point that I think giving OJ to any other group would be a crime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, she's our little chaos demon now.
I mean, it's a useful trait, I suppose.
Yeah.
Kobolai are already known for infectious amounts of energy, so...
Oh god.
She's just extra infectious, I guess.
It's powerful, frankly. Their connection to the world soul and the magic therein must either be incredibly powerful or the opposite of that. But considering they almost made a cyclone inside a building...
Probably edging on the more powerful side.
I bet it's powerful, but it doesn't seem very controlled.
No, I don't think that's the case.
I love this image of the 4 of them sitting there, like, drinking their breakfast drinks and eating donuts and whatever. It's just like, I'm talking about it, and just occasionally it pans away to OJ causing wanton destruction. And then it just cuts back to these 4 casually sitting there, just like, just observing.
Or he's got like the straightest face on right now.
We're just talking
boy.
about this very objectively while there's like screaming.
Like, there's a moment where like 5 kids just like fly up in the air.
In the background.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Scales like winces.
Hmm.
Like, some of them are screams, but there's a few, yeah!
I feel like we should do something about this, but I also don't think we can.
Stop more of the destruction. So there we go.
This is true. If the cyclone had continued, we might
That
not have
would
had a
be
guild hall.
See,
Yeah.
we already did something.
Look at that, we're being heroes already.
We did our good deed for the day.
Our single good deed.
You do a good turn daily. They never say more than once daily.
Government assigned good deed.
And he just kind of like rifles through his backpack and just goes like, I know I brought this somewhere. Book of creatures, book of magic, book of extraneous random events, comic book.
Book
And-
of
Comic book. Oh, here it is. And he just holds out like, man, how do I describe this? It's like, do you know those like those kids scrapbook projects
Yeah.
with like the hole puncher and like the pieces of cardboard paper,
Yeah.
and it's like loosely connected with like string through the hole puncher.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
I've been looking for a visual for this because like I explicitly know what I'm talking about. Like I'm sure there's like a video of how to do this craft like somewhere. You know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Like he pulls out one of those and hands it over to you guys and just goes like, oh, I made this and I'm gonna use it to like hold a bunch of like stuff from my travels, and I guess now you're part of that. So like maybe it'd be cool if you all like wrote your names on it, and then it'd be like, oh yes, these are the people I traveled with.
A fun idea.
Sure, we can do that.
Scales looks uncomfortable for like half a second, but like goes, oh sure.
Or he's gonna like snatch a pen if there is one,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately very flamboyantly sign her name.
Wonderful.
Cursive, little flourish, little heart above the eye.
Perfect.
I think at this point OJ starts to like go from a blur to visibly running, and that's like the start of the end. How do you, Fox? How do you think OJ feels after that?
All right. She's just gonna slow to a stop, dragging. Tail is against the floor, just dragging slowly towards the group again, and then collapse in front of everybody, like, wow, coffee.
What's that? You want more?
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
No, stop. Cease this experimentation.
My insides are shaking.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. Are you okay?
I went to Mars.
Perhaps
Mars
do
doesn't
we-
even exist in this world.
If it doesn't, then it's better.
It is kind of better.
I saw.
Do we need to like get you to a bathroom?
Space.
Are you all right?
Everything has come together.
Oh god, she's in the spacey phase.
The universe.
Is anyone else?
See it.
Is anyone else feeling threatened? Because I'm starting.
I'm starting to feel threatened.
I smell colors.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna give her some water. Calm down a little bit.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna pat her on the back.
Uh,
Could I use I have an ability called Smooth Talker. Could I use that to try and calm OJ down and make sure she's doing okay?
Oh, she's calm. She's
Okay.
real calm.
hey
A
OJ,
little too calm.
as you're like starting to like, as you're basically dissociating, like your little rings start to glow blue, and like your eyes kind of flicker, and you're just this battery cell of magic has finally burst. Would you want to roll a d20?
Yes, please. I don't know what
Oh,
this
no.
is. I like
Fear.
it.
Like, I just imagine all the rings on OJ glow, and you all watch as OJ's like little eyes like sparkle, and she just says, "I smell color."
That's
Or
a
he's going
natural
to-
one.
Or he's backing away as fast as she can.
Scales is gonna put up her wings between OJ and whoever's beside Scales.
Yeah,
Ori will hide behind Scales.
I will also hide behind Scales.
1d6 scale. I mean, OJ. 1d6.
1d6. Okay. I still don't know what's going on. I just know.
Oh, magic, wild
have
magic surge.
fear.
I think it's a wild magic surge.
1d6.
I think it is.
I do too. And then
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Oh. We got a 6.
OJ grows 6 inches right before your eye.
She's
Oh.
exploding!
She's exploding
I'm
slowly.
tall. Oh my god, I'm tall now.
I-
Wow.
You've
You're still shorter
expanded
than
like
me.
your knowledge of the universe.
Exactly. Wow.
How much taller is OJ?
OJ is really, really tiny. I
So
put
she's
her at
still
like
tiny.
2'11" or something like that.
Oh,
Oh
baby.
no, baby.
3
Baby.
You're still
She's
shorter.
tall.
She's still shorter than everyone else in the group.
She's
Yeah.
baby.
But just like OJ, but it is a noticeable growth.
This is probably
is
closer
definitely-
to like the picture now.
Yeah. They're just kind of
She
like,
big.
she's just like, your glow fades, OJ, but you're still kind of out there, but you just feel taller. You're tall.
I'm tall. Like the
You're
universe
so
is
tall.
large. I'm going to stand up really quickly. That's a good idea.
Maybe-
Stands up really quickly and
Oh, no.
falls over backwards.
Catch her.
You catch
Set her up right.
Oh, does OJ take a nap?
OJ is going to take a half nap. They are aware of
Okay.
what's going on, but they're also asleep.
I think the 4 of these kids just watch OJ just basically dissociate.
Okay, I guess we're stuck with her now.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
It's at this moment that one of the little kids like walks up. They're like a cool fae. So they have like cool like kind of a leaf aesthetic of their hair. Very kind
Ooh.
of spiky hair. Just kind of almost gives off like slight grunge vibes.
Mm.
And they kind of like look at all of you and just go, you know, that, I don't know their name. They like point at OJ.
This is
Hi.
OJ.
Yes,
Go to sleep. Go.
OJ there. That was power you got on your hands. That's a cool power. I don't know how they got that power. That's real cool. Their superpower. They sent like three of my friends flying through the window.
They
I'll
have
tell
the
you a
magic
secret.
inherent
The
to
glass
coffee.
didn't break though. If they
Is there
fell through the window.
friend-shaped holes in the window?
Or he's gonna lean forward to the kid and be like, I'm gonna tell you a secret. You
Okay.
see that? And she's gonna point towards the coffee maker.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a magic potion in it. It makes you go really, really fast. If you drink it, you can do that too.
They blink, look at you, Ori, and just go, "You're really cool,"
Right?
and just like turn and walk away and give you the finger guns as they walk up to the coffee.
Or he gives her the finger guns back and then immediately turns around and be like, let's go.
Yeah, we should probably leave.
I
What?
want to see what happens to them.
They drink the coffee, but then they just like stand there and just go, "Whoa!" They just go to the ball, and at
They
that
just pass out. Oh no.
I think they just spat it out.
at that moment, 2 people walk into the room, 2 adults.
Oh no.
One of them
Not adults.
One of them is the janitor from before, and the
Oh,
other
yes.
is, and the other is like a very a very nice, kind of proper-looking human. And the human looks at everyone sitting and says, "Oh, good. Everyone seems to have gotten acquainted," and looks around, looks at the
I
whole,
got acquainted with the coffee.
at, like, all of the destruction, and just, like, looks to the janitor and just goes, Did you give them coffee again?" And the fire eidolon just kind of shrugs and just goes, like, "It was funny. You gotta admit it was funny." And they're just like, "Akar, if you keep doing this, there will, like, someone will get hurt." And, like, "I know, but..." And this sun eidolon, like, snaps their fingers, and you watch them change. Like, there's just, like, this, like, cool glow to them, and they look like a human, and but they have gray eyes. And they just kind of cross their arms and just go, "Party pooper."
Where'd the flamey guy go?
Just go to sleep.
One eye opens,
okay.
another
Go.
eye.
I'm like covering OJ's eyes. Like I imagine OJ's like kind of passed out, like slightly in Rhodes' arms, and he's just
Yes.
like trying to like cover their eyes to make it dark to like sleep, please.
They just kind of look out at all of you and just go, "Well, I suppose that's a pretty good initiation test, if there ever was one. Hello, know me as a par, leader of Innovin, changeling extraordinaire, and just overall cool dude." The human next to them just kind of like groans. And they just look at all of them like, "But today is your first day on your journey, and I just wanted to come and say a few words to all of our prospective youngsters. As you know, me and my buddies, the leaders of the city-states, when we were your age, just traveled around and did fun things, and we turned out pretty alright. So we decided to give everyone in Wyldrvir the opportunity to travel and learn and blah 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 blah," and you see them like throw multiple pieces of paper away. Only for this human to like try and desperately catch them.
Oh,
right.
no.
Here's the interesting part. "But we are not leaving you alone on your journey, blah blah blah." Right, the things. And there's like a table, and maybe it's been covered up this whole time, and they like pull it, and there's these like, won't lie to you, they look kind of like tablets.
Yes.
And
Cell phone.
What?
they have a wooden
Pokédex.
Oh no!
they have like a wooden case seeming, but they are like tablet shaped. And Apar just starts like holding, and this other human started handing them to you, and they go, "These are your Wayfinders. They will act as your bestiary, as your map." They have a collection of the creatures we know of. They have quick references to different locations where you can go for the guild. But most importantly, they are where you collect your stamps. And you get these by doing fun adventures set out for you in the different locations, in the different city-states. Collecting all the stamps is a sign that you've had a fun-filled adventure, and at the end, if you collect all of them, you get a big party. Like, you and your group get a big, big party, where like everyone comes and congratulates you, and there's pizza.
I assume all of the children's eyes light up at the sound of a pizza party.
Yep.
His eyes
Except
also
for
light up.
OJ, who is asleep.
So, collect all those stamps, kids. Use your Wayfinders to... also, you could use them to update other groups who are traveling in the world, which is fun. Keeping informed and in touch with one another, sharing research notes, posting the occasional pictures of your food.
Good.
Sounds like fun.
Whatever you feel. Just about every adult in Wyldrvir has one of these too, because just about every adult has done this already. But these are the newest edition, and they are all yours And the most exciting part, in my opinion, it's not becomes the human in the background. It's exciting to me. Damn it! Is that we've provided the tools in your Wayfinder to create your own little applications that you can then spread around to your other friends.
Also, like a virus.
Bill,
Oh my god.
Do you spread viruses to your friends?
it's like if you want to create a space that's just for sharing food, you can create that space using this tool, and then you can invite other travelers to share their food in this space just for sharing food.
Wait a
Now
minute,
that's
is this
cool.
fantasy Discord?
Shut up.
B, you just made fantasy Discord. Also, I would like everyone who is listening to this that the reference B put in chat is just an iPad case that looks like wood. That's just what he put in chat. It doesn't happen.
Join our Discord.
Don't you love it? And once they're like effectively passed out, they also go. Also, all of yours has like a unique code, so basically you can all message each other using those as well. So that's exciting. Us here at Innovent are always trying to update the Wayfinders to constantly keep them on the cutting edge, mostly because it's fun. And it's like a nice break from buildings and subway systems and other crazy things. And you can just like make a cool photo thing, make cool pictures. It's fast, it's easy, it's rewarding, it's everything I love about inventing. So I'm always working on stuff for these. But there you go. And there's one for each of you, of course, because, you know, there's probably just like a ton of them, and they probably overestimate incoming size every year, you know.
Can I have 4?
No.
I think she should have 4.
Why would you
One
need
for each.
4?
One for each hand.
What?
Yeah.
What? She only has 2 hands.
You have 2?
I have 6 hands, actually. See, I'm gonna lift up my arms. Then I'm gonna go back to sleep.
There's only 2.
There's
What?
only 2 hands.
There's only 2 hands.
Ori's like trying so hard to hold a straight face right now, but she's cracking a little bit.
Also, I like to think that he was earlier passing them out, and they just kind of like put it on top of OJ's unconscious body and continue passing them out.
Place. And then they just turn around and just go, some of you have already formulated your groups. That's dandy. Some of you haven't. We do recommend traveling in groups for safety in numbers, of course, and also for good group bonding experiences. In your Wayfinders, if you are surrounded by total strangers, you will find a nice collection of icebreaker games.
Oh god.
Pass the time on your travels. But
Candy Crush.
No, please.
Oh,
But for those of you who do not have groups already, the plaza's welcome to meet, have fun. We're going to keep this place open basically until the end of the day, so you can set out whenever you're comfortable. That's kind of it. You guys could just kind of go where you want.
Alright, so
I mean, I guess we have a group then.
we do have a
Right.
group, but we also have OJ who's passed out, and I feel like
I
I
feel
feel
we
like it'd be weird to start the journey while she's asleep.
Yeah,
Carry
that's
her.
fair.
We can carry her. Okay, let's go.
Can she fit in the backpack?
Can she fit in the back?
I mean, she's small. And if your backpack's comedically large, then it's probably... Oh wait, she just grew.
Like,
so
I'm
she's
thinking like a baby carrier. Stick her in the backpack.
I have this image now of like Asher lifting up the backpack, and maybe Scales, because they're machine, their strength is probably like uncharacteristic of their frame. Whereas like Asher, Ori, and we all have very, very tiny, slender children.
No, actually, OJ's chubby. At least I tried to make her chubby. and I couldn't draw so good.
OJ.
Adorable.
All I know is she has a big chunky tail.
Good.
It is the same diameter, kind of like a leopard gecko.
Oh.
Amazing.
Asher just kind of turns and goes, I guess I'll get OJ's signature when everyone's done, when they wake up. But and I got Ori's, and then
I am more woke than I'll ever be again.
I don't think so. I think we need to sleep.
Like-
She doesn't respond. She is asleep again.
Good. Okay.
but Asher just kind of like hands this like scrapbook to Scales and Rhodes, and just goes like, when you're done, just hand it back to me as I try and stuff this Koboloi in my backpack.
I'll sign it quickly and then I'll go and help.
Scales. Who's going?
There you go.
No, like stuff her in head first.
We're not putting her in
no.
And then tails stick out.
I think
Somehow Rhodes is the dad friend. I did not anticipate this.
Really?
When
I knew he was.
When I saw the art of him looking serious on the art, I'm like,
I mean, I
we're
guess I
gonna
knew
have one
subconsciously.
brain cell. We're gonna have one brain cell.
See how this goes.
Oh, okay. Well, Scales is gonna look at the scrapbook and like look around, look at the
At this
scrapbook.
moment. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No, Scales gonna look around and then just like put like an X and then just like give it back to
Legal signature.
Sunny.
looks at
It's like,
the
there you
Scales,
go.
looks at the X, looks at Scales, and gives Scales a thumbs up and just kind of puts it back in the backpack with no second thought. And they're just like, should we put OJ in maybe feet first so that they can, breathe?
Yeah, I'd say letting them be able to breathe would be a good thing.
They just like flip OJ over and put her back the other way.
Oh, I didn't think you actually put her in upside down. I was just
Like-
making a joke.
Asher
of
just
that.
like slips their arms in the backpack loops, like looks at everyone in like a very somber way. Kind of
When
exhales,
you're so prepared for everything, you have a person in your backpack.
exhales.
They
Prepared.
call it a purse for a reason.
Wow.
That was a horrible
Oh,
pun. I am
man.
That
so
was-
sorry.
The man purse.
They just like prepare to hoist the backpack. Look at everyone. Tell my story. They just laugh. But it's I don't know how heavy OJ would be.
Can he stand up?
I think
It's not
I
even-
did research at one point, and
It's
at
not
that
even-
side,
It's not even that OJ would be heavy. It's like OJ would be heavier compared to everything else in the backpack. Like
That
OJ
is
would be
true.
light as a feather. And this
I
would
did research for a kobold at one point, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This 2'7" kobold, if they were the average child weight, would be under 30 pounds. Which
Oh.
means if there's two mage hands, they can theoretically fly.
Oh,
Good.
Oh my goodness.
You're
my
totally
God.
right.
so what I'm hearing is that like it's almost like not that Like-
She's a bit taller and chunkier than that 2'7" kobold.
right.
So I'm gonna say she's probably 40 pounds.
Like they teeter and powder a bit, but like eventually get their bearings, and they're just like, okay, we can do that.
Poor Asher.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just gonna need some water, and they like kind of like move
More
their
than
hand.
okay. Oh, you're not talking to me.
They
Water.
just like move their hand. They have like, and then just like flip a little like thing on the backpack and pull, and of course they have like the little water thing in the backpack. Like you already know.
With the straw. With the
Yeah.
straw, like the really long one. I had that for a backpacking trip.
They just like take a sip and they're just like, okay, I'm ready. Where are we going?
And I grab at his straw. I'm gonna try and grab it.
Like,
But,
He passes the straw over to
Oh no. So she's going to just put it in her mouth and attempt to drink, and it's just going to try to drip out as she's not.
Oh no.
So I gave her another homebrew attribute,
Oh no.
poison magic, but I put in parentheses blep because her tongue is poisonous.
Oh no!
Oh.
And I specified it to be magic because then it can go wild.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Do you want to?
Did you
roll-
just poison our water supply?
Do you want to roll for poisonous wild magic?
Yes.
I feel like OJ's just kind of in a state of eternal wild magic with their
A
trance.
little bit.
Like,
Oh, and I get to add.
I won't even let them. I don't even need them to roll like to see if it works. I feel like when OJ's just out of it, like you already know.
I'm gonna just roll for wild. I'm gonna just choose to fail if that's an option.
You know what? Go for it. Because like I love this idea that when OJ's in their trance, like
Yeah,
you already.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's too.
That is an 11.
For the next minute, you can only begin speech with yes and.
Yes, and I see colors.
You see colors?
It's so cool. I never thought I'd. Oh, yes, and it's so cool. I never thought I'd see colors.
Seeing colors is a normal everyday thing
Yeah.
unless you're optical
Yes,
thing
and
is
colors.
broken.
Oh, I think they're just gone.
I mean,
God.
your brain technically makes up colors. It can only see like a couple of them. It just makes up colors when it doesn't know how to process
Now, did
the
we
light
like
coming in.
give them coffee or did we give them like alcohol?
Maybe we accidentally poisoned them. Maybe that was alcohol. Actually,
We'll
Because I
never-
mean, if it is, I'm going back for some.
no.
No.
My running theory is it mixed with the poison and gave an effect that's not normal to coffee. That's my headcanon.
Fair.
I love it. I think Asher like goes for another sip and just goes like, "Ugh,"
No.
Tastes like poison.
and then just like spits it and then like cleans it and then sips again and it's good. Okay, so where are we going?
Going.
Let's go to the sky. The clouds are so fluffy.
I am disregarding all contributions made by OJ until they sober up.
Oh, yes, then no. Yes,
Well,
then no.
I suppose. Well, if we look at the at a map and instead of using the Wayfinder, Scales will pull out like a paper map and like put it down, and it's got like the main cities marked on it, like Tora, Marital, Innovan, and stuff, but it doesn't have like anything else filled in. It's just like really basic.
Yeah.
And she's gonna tap the fact that Innovan is kind of like on an island
Yeah.
in the center of everything. She goes, we can go upriver to Oa, we can go
Water.
downriver to Marital, we can go west to Sindir, we can go no, I've mixed that up. East to Sindir, west to Shardelia, and head to the forest. To Torin.
I wish to splash. Yes, and I wish to splash water.
Water is nice.
Yes, and
Where
I'd like
haven't
water
we all
on my
been?
face. So that I can
What was the
wake
first
up
place that you
'cause
said?
I'm tired.
The first place is Oa. It's upriver. We would have. Can any of the rest of you fly?
No.
No.
I can carry you up there. There's
I
a
can
big
fly.
cliff.
Yes, and I can fly. I keep forgetting the yes and.
It's fine. I think it's over at this point.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably
I
like
can fly.
roads.
I'm going to
Probably.
look. I'm flying right now.
You are
Oh
not.
boy.
Well, yeah, Oa is. Well, I'm told that that is where my inspiration comes from.
Asher like jumps in, is just like, it's the city of art.
Oh, art! I love
I
art.
want to be an artist. That's my whole life's goal. I'm gonna be the best artist. I'm gonna start doing art right now.
You do that, buddy. I believe in you.
Waves hands in the air.
Oh no.
It's
Can
my
I
favorite way of doing
cast
art.
storm summoning?
Oh God!
What you do this?
Absolutely roll for it.
Yay!
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna roll to see if I can succeed.
And remember, if it's
And
under
it goes wild anyway.
15, we can't be legally held responsible.
Oh no.
They went mute. I'm terrified.
Oh no.
Oh no! I'm actually scared right now. What happened?
Did they roll?
I think they rolled in bot channel. Is that recent? That one's recent. They rolled a 7. No.
Oh
no.
no!
Oh, fear.
I have fear.
Oh no!
They rolled a 7.
Is it 7?
Well,
Oh.
what's your modifier for storm summoning though?
Oh wait, I forgot to add bad luck.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
that-
Storm summoner.
That's a negative modifier, isn't it?
A negative modifier for bad luck, but she should have a positive modifier for storm summoning. She should have a positive die,
yeah.
whatever it is.
D8 for storm summoner, and it's not gonna get me above because I rolled a 3 for
7, 8, 9, 10. You're at a 10.
that's a 1, so that's a 4 of the storm magic, so it definitely goes well.
That's not great. So you just like watch. I'm gonna do art, hand waves, and like.
Wait, I can get a negative number though, so I want to roll that bad luck and see
Sure.
how bad.
multicolored lightning strikes out.
Oh no.
Oh God!
Just like, and like I just imagine like OJ's face like gets puppy dog eyes, like it's beautiful.
Does everybody else get electrocuted?
There's like staying in the air though. So, OJ, do you want to roll wild magic?
I did.
Oh, what did you get?
I got a 7. Also, it was a 0 for that storm summoning.
Gotcha.
Oh Lord.
I'm glad I rolled
OJ.
for bad luck.
OJ, like you guys noticed a certain smell come off of OJ for a moment.
Oh,
Oh,
did she fart?
And as soon as you like that smell appears, like out of nowhere, these little squirrels show up. They're like burst in through the door, much like OJ.
Oh god.
She summoned her minions. We have to get out of here.
We gotta
a
leave.
bunch of squirrel-shaped holes in the door now.
Yep.
You said much.
Let's- Okay.
What's the description here? These are like,
Would you
these are
like me to
little-
describe them?
yeah, please.
They look like squirrels, except there's a tiny little sprout on their head. They have moss on the tops of their head and their backs, and their tails are big, fluffy bushes of chickweed, which is basically just a tiny, tight-knit plant for those who've never seen chickweed.
So they're plant squirrels.
Plant squirrels. They're moss
Yes.
squirrels.
Oh my god.
They
I'm
are
very happy with the name of these creatures, so I hope it comes up.
Tell them. You could say it.
It's a squiggin.
Good.
Squirrel plus squiggin. Or
Ugh.
spriggin. Jeezums.
Oh
Oh
no.
my God!
This
They're
whole horde,
squiggins.
this whole horde bust in, and you see like the changeling Apar look at all of them and just go, "Squigs!" But like they sound more excited than scared. And then followed up by, "I love squiggins."
Let's leave. I think we should. Are they aggressive?
They're like,
What
They're
are they
just-
here for?
they just want to climb the backpack and join OJ.
Oh no.
My
Oh no.
They're like
I
all
don't think-
they're all climbing Asher's legs. But there's
Ori's just watching this, like sipping her coffee.
and I just imagine Asher going, oh no, time to go. And just starts running as these
Yeah.
two begins chase.
I'm also gonna run.
Scales is
Or
gonna
he's
run
gonna run
after.
after them. Yeah.
And I just love the image of this first session ending on these 5 kids running from a horde of squirrels.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That is like the perfect place to end, though.
It just is
It
like,
really is.
Running off into the sunset, chased by a horde of squirrels.
Hopefully heading to the north to
Most
go to
of the
Oa.
session
Hopefully.
was
Or
just drunk,
to find a boat somewhere or
OJ.
something, I don't know.
and it couldn't actually be normal OJ, but you know what? It was good still. It was very good.
it's just like, it's one of those cartoon endings, like the last frame like goes all like painting style, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
Like the Pokemon
I
anime.
might draw that.
exactly like the Pokemon anime. And just
Beautiful.
that's just this inaugural ending of Asher Rhodes, a very out of it OJ sitting in a backpack. Ori and Scales. Scales is probably flying, whereas the rest are running. Just running terrified from a fleet of squirrels with stripes on their heads as like the changeling like looks out the holes, the squirrel-shaped holes in the glass and moves them off. They're all just running, and that is where we end our first adventure.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Applause
I love
over
it.
I'm so in love with these kids.
You know, I wasn't expecting Ori to be quite that chaotic, but you know what? I'm running with it. Literally.
I wasn't
energy
expecting
than I
Rhodes to be
expected.
dad, but I guess here we are. I guess
I
Rhodes
mean-
is a straight man, so.
If you want to hear more of our adventures, you can follow us wherever we are. I'm assuming this will be up on our YouTube and our other things. We're just super excited to kick off this campaign. And
Yeah.
what an inaugural story.
Yeah. This is wonderful. This has been
Things
wonderful.
definitely did happen.
Squirrels.
Squirrels. Oh my god. Wait, if they were climbing up Asher, does that mean Asher has squirrels in his pants?
No!
Oh.
Bye everyone!